The head of Singapore's digital watchdog is urging companies to double down on digital transformation, even as global trade faces mounting uncertainties. He was speaking to CNA's Nicholas Ng on the ATxSG Singapore Summit, reflecting on the country's role as a trusted player in the global tech ecosystem.
In the last few days, 25,000 people have descended from 110 countries to Singapore to discuss tech development and the potential and risks that surround artificial intelligence. Amid the high-level discourse, the spectre of the US tariffs hung over the event.
I think there's also due recognition that the overall business environment right now is challenging. I think the world is in a dynamic space. The global order around trade, I think, is in a difficult position right now. But I think the encouragement for all companies is that all the more you need to keep a pulse out on the latest developments in technology, because then these provide that competitive advantage if used well. Every company out there is now looking at AI, looking at the use of frontier technologies, and I think this will underpin the long-term competitive advantage. I think ATx is very useful in bringing the thought leadership, in bringing the ideas, but I think the encouragement is for companies to really tap this opportunity and tap some of the modalities and the support structures to really make full use of technology to have much more competitive businesses.
One of the enduring issues surrounding AI at the summit was determining how to measure its trustworthiness, especially as fields like healthcare have started adopting the technology.
Well, I think the idea of building a trusted ecosystem is actually quite key, and we use the word trust quite deliberately, because only when you put just enough guardrails and you do trust the products that they are reliable, then it gives you maximum space for adoption as well as innovation. I mean, a simple example is that, a car probably needs to come with seatbelts, it probably needs to come with the correct kinds of brakes, it probably needs to come with the airbags. For it to be able to function reliably, and then for you to trust it and to use it to its maximal extent, I think the same can be applied to all technology, and all the more within AI itself. And I think to do so requires, it's not just a single thing, a few key blocks to be put together.
How has Singapore been moving in this space, and is it close to being a global leader when it comes to trust in AI?
We're pleasantly surprised that a small place like Singapore, maybe because of our trusted reputation, has played a part in seeding the growth of this trusted ecosystem. I think to do this well, no single country can do it all alone, and we aim to work with many of our key like-minded partners. I've talked a little bit about with the private sector, because working with companies is very important, but I think working with other countries, as you're familiar, we're one of the founding members of the International Network of AI Safety Institutes, and I think we're also seeding collaboration with many universities from the US, from Europe, and from Asia. I think that broader collaboration, because nobody, I think, will have a monopoly as far as knowledge in this nation space is concerned, and we want to bring that community together.